I would say, dependent on this Furion to have a good game.
Yeah, they...
Yeah, I remember when Fly and S4 left, though, there was some mention of it. Top lane's having a little bit of fun. Forev just saying hi to Dirax and Ana. It's almost like they want to get some stuff. And hey, look, a Splinter Blast. He's only got one Clarity, though, Sin, but 2 Mangoes to work with. And they're doing so much damage into Ana.
Yep.
Now Thompson's actually going to rotate over with a Nether Blast. Forev's going to drop down low. They have enough damage to get the kill. Millen's trying to look for his own underneath the tower. Forev cannot make it into the safety of the tree line. And instead they look over towards Millen. Running down south. Splinter Blast coming off cooldown in just a second time. He's thinking about using the tree for it. The tree will go the other way. Millen up the hill.
Should be flasking up now. Imagine when this ends. Hearing chains. Oh, they got Ana top.
Yep,
it's a trade-off, though.
Prophet's going to be the trade-off, and Wind Ranger, do you have enough? No Wind Run left, so it's going to be Dirax who gets the... I swear, like, oh my god, bottom lane.
Oh, yeah, that's a Nature's Prophet.
Help. Prophet was looking to TP mid, but he comes to the bottom lane instead.
Bit of a wasted rotation here out of OG, so they are getting pressured.
It actually hurts top lane now, because Ana's left alone. Forev can move so quickly to the top lane. And this is just a ticket for Millen to get aggressive. They sprout up Ana, they'll break him free with the power shot of Millen, but that Flame Guard is burning through him, and they will have enough damage in Ana. But does he lose his life for this? Forev goes up, Ana goes down, into the tree, sprouts back off.
On the Nature's Prophet. Actually, might have killed him twice.
Like we said before. Ana always in the way, having a way to come back. Thompson may have a little bit more trouble, however. Wants to get the blast as well as the life drain off, but won't be able to happen. The curse onto the spec.
He generally wants to go one tank item before Dagger, either Hood or Vanguard, and then Blink, just to be such a... RP.
The RP is going to skewer him right into the middle of the rest of the OG rotation. They had so much damage ready to roll. And even the Fiend's Grip, Death Prophet rotated over the rock, creating space from Warlock, and the extra damage in from behind. They hit him with a Crypt Swarm, at least one successful TP out.
Maybe. Maybe that's the next time. No, probably, yeah. 3 months.
They're committing so much on this top lane to kill off Ana. He doesn't have TP available, and that Remnant, silence up, they're going to actually control him perfectly.
He was a bit too far away. If he gets that chain off, he might be able to throw out a Remnant and jump for just a moment, and maybe dodge the silence. Didn't manage. Trade of towers.
Yeah, Thompson gets the bottom tower, but he's going to lose his life for it because they TP in the DP. The TP out will not be successful. But up on top, Fiend's Grip's up, and Notel onto Ritsu. Support is there from the wall up. He's got no stun like the rock they had on bottom lane previously. And Ritsu into the trees. Has no TP of his own. They're going to use the Courier to scout out the vision of Ritsu. So Dirax can just throw a curse. Courier's still watching him, and Ana, they want the kill onto Ana. The Sleight of Fist Searing Chains will do the work, and no! No.
Playing the fog well.
There's an observe ward that lets Millen actually play the distance right now and gets the shackle onto Dirax. Out of all the people, he might be able to get his cold embrace off, actually holds the stick charges and doesn't use it. And in the meantime, Ana, Sleight of Fist, Spirits away, but silenced up. It's going to last too long.
Thompson's pushing the top tower.
So he's the one that always creates the space. Normally comes with a lot of magical pop. Nether ward is down. He's shackled towards the Sprout for the moment. Support's coming in from Notal. He needs to get some level of control. But that Wrath of Nature does so much damage so quickly that the only thing they can do is bring Ana in for the extra kill. Ana will claim it. The Rocket Fatal Bonds. Notal's dying. That's why he has to brain set. But more support's there. The Nether ward is still causing problems for Wall. They're fighting underneath it. It's at least a triple kill for Ana, maybe a quad, as he has the Sleight of Fist and the Searing Chains. He did not use the Searing Chains, however.
Find Milan in mid now, and we'll grab that kill. But it's going to ensure that Roshan most likely, unless... Oh, they're pinging it, they realized it.
Sleight of Fist just came off cooldown, he'll fist in while Prophet was bashed up by Roshan. Spectral Horn, they're trying to create a little bit of problems, but at the same time, everyone else is coming in. Remember, Magnus also just picked up that Blink Dagger, so Seb is looking for the big RP. And War will not know about this in the chaos. You doubt the Spectral Images actually caught a glimpse of it. And now Death Prophet decrepified up. The terrain is huge. The Shockwave will finish the job, and that's what they're looking at. So many heroes going down for War, and Ana's still on the hunt. The double damage has got an extra couple of seconds, and that's long enough to... They got the extra silence that can come in from the Death Prophet. They just need the control, which they have through Sprout. But they're very iffy about doing it, because on the other side of the river, that's where Notal is. A Spirit Jump forward, in from Ana. You will have Notal pop to the Orchid, but Ana finds himself another kill. Spirit Jump out for the rock. Warlock hits the mark, plus the shackle. And Ana just has to wait. Sleight of Fist up. There's your defensive Yule Scepter. Has he got more time? No. For this to happen.
Jerax walks up.
He'll go up, doesn't blink in time. Don't think he was ready for it. The shackle will control him. just long enough, and the Spectral Horn into the blink down. The Nether Ward is already on the deck, but it's the RP trying to create space. Seb is doing it so Topson can survive. No tail. Now the drain comes in, but Rock from Warlock. The combinations are working now for Wargaming. Seb's on the run. Beck is right behind him, and with that Spectral Dagger, he'll have the movement speed and he'll have the damage to kill off the Magnus. Meanwhile, back at Roshan, you've still got Ana.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But there's got no defense. There's no split push, because once again, Prophet's down. Where are you going, Ana? He's got Aegis the Immortal. He wants to fight, so he's just posturing while Fortification's up.
Yep. Trying to get any information so they can get a skewer.
Nice shackle. Ana. Oh, good rock into the back lines with a Spectral Horn and the Prophet ultimate. Huge damage into OG. They delete one hero so far in the form of the Pugner, and then the Bane was an easy follow-up. And it's a full run away. Ana's not the one who's dead. He'll actually take the Arcane Rune, a dangerous proposition as War want to keep this fight going. Fighter Fist and Steering Chains, they break the Lincoln Sphere. Ana,
nice shackle.
Ana. Oh, there goes your Aegis the Immortal. Curse isn't available still. It's the blink forward from Wyvern trying to force the DP who's BK beat back.
Illusions will only deal the Radiance damage, and that's not going to break his dagger if he's barriered.
They create the information. Ana actually commits him pretty deep with his Octarine Core. He's got more than enough damage to find the kill. The Wind Ranger does have buyback available. They're still waiting for the jump and needs that tower to actually die so his Shadow Blade can be useful, but they're just beating into the melee. There's your buyback. So Seb to the back line, same with Jirax. They've got those double big team fight saves, and they just use Ana as bait.
Has been killed.
20 seconds.
Dire Courier got sniped off by Nature's Prophet. He jumped in behind them. The Orchid is over on the Wyvern. He's already used his Yorsep to try and keep Prophet out of the fight, but Jirax will then end up dying. Where is this RP? It still hasn't come. Baneside once again in the back lines. RP's available, but where's the group up? It's still not there. Pug has put down the Nether Ward, but it's Ember Spirit doing all the work in the front lines for OG. And Death Prophet, finally the RP will connect. He will go down. He does go down. Ana will get the double kill for it and the follow-up Searing Chains into Spectre. And they hold him in position so they can drain out the last bit of life from him.
In the meantime,
Buybacks are available for war.
Wait, what? The mid-melee Rex fell to a siege creep. Oh dear. Oh, this is one lane. They used their ultis again. That was Exorcism and Haunt.
Barev's trying to force him to come back. Fortification's already up. It's Ember Spirit who's the one to do it. And he is looking for this kill on Nature's Prophet. This is so big because it's a dieback. Mad's in the same position. A skewer forward. The trees were never going to stand.
Mjolnir and Shiva's Guard on low cooldown.
They saw him. They're nuking the Warlock. Here's your Ember Spirit jumping forward. He wants that Warlock there, but he can't see him. The rock will still drop it. It only connects over on the Pugner. I say only. This walk away with Decrepify is taking time, but he's got the extra life. And then the curse for extra space creation. So Ana can get into the back lines. For Rev's BKB, that's a fresh one. It's going to last a while, but they've already burnt the one. Death Prophet, they haven't got through the Aeon disc, but then the RP will hold him there long enough to actually do such a thing. Ritsu tries his run back. Good luck for a heart spec. Death Prophet, no more protection shields for him. He will end up going down. Did anyone bring detection? Alright, he just came back out of it, so it's okay. Blink away.
Yeah, where's OG's detection, actually? They had so many sentries, man. Where is it?
They
don't have any detection. Oh, that's hilarious, but it looks like they won't need it. All the spells were committed by the Radiant, and they didn't get a single kill. There's the grip onto Warlock.
Yeah. There's also that 20% increase now. You hit 25 on Magnus, so Ana just got buffed even more with the Empower. He's taking some time to beat into him. This walk-up, they're ignoring him. Ana's not even looking at him.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
He just attacks the racks, like, I don't care. You're a level 24 carry, and you actually achieve nothing. Ana is just taking the racks and letting his team do the rest of the work. He's got Aegis the Immortal. Doesn't have a lot of mana to fight with, just a couple of slight of fists here and there. But this game is over. It's real GG. 3 euros down. The Aegis Immortal's burned. He can come back up and finally kill off Ritsu. Topson's Nether Ward's making it impossible for anyone else to fight. And they'll get through him, and that's the game. OG.
Do we see anything else than Wind Ranger here when we think of Topson? I don't see anything else.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Hey.
No, we're just gonna get
creep skip because the way the creep wave now functions, it doesn't even turn around to protect Ritsu, and the amount of damage he's trying to strength morph through it. And Jirax, has he got enough to finish the job? Of course he does. And he's got Rolling Boulder away. Kitrak will block it, but the Iron Shell is still burning through. He went Voodoo Restoration. There's no extra control. Jirax a bunch of tango. and try and just hide, and in fact he'll TP away. No stuns available. G-Rex doesn't have his, he doesn't have enough control even if he does rolling bolt of the haste rune. The bottom lane, Karev on the run. As she starts his TP, that's real close.
He actually almost killed himself. He was fine running there.
But it's fine when Lina comes in. That haste is going to work for the doppelganger. Ana, he dodges it. Nortel has already died, but Ana now with no doppelganger. He's got 8 stick charges, so Lance is available. He's going to Phantom Rush potentially back over again. Millen wants to begin. What? He's going to Splinter Blast using the illusion, and now they connect with the Light Strike Array. So
Man, if he would have lived.
From Lina, but yeah, if he lived, that would have been real painful.
Oh, he got a well played from Bryle. That's nice.
Oh, Seb's doing it again. He surges forward and actually dodges the Maledict, which is level 2. That's the bigger ability.
Oh, the
and
damage!
They just go on to Ritsu. They have the Iron Shell damage. This is what made this dual lane so great previously.
Nice
and
dodge.
G-Rex, he dodges the waveform, but the Adaptive Strike is enough damage. Seb surges off cooldown in 2 seconds time. He's going to freshly Iron Shell and now battle Ritsu, gives himself an Iron Shell and then surges back after him.
Another benefit of this hero, of course, being able to just go so low health that the Shrine brings you up to full.
Millen's dead. They're trying to kill off Forev. Notel needs a little bit more space. Shadow Word's off cooldown right now. Paralyzing cast.
Now he has this Dominator creep. He's going to start being even more effective at cutting waves and farming camps.
He's moved top. He's got, that's a high level power shot, level 4. They just want to kill off the Witch Doctor. And they will claim it. Power shot through the trees, even clips Ritsu's wings. And with a double damage rune, they're chasing Ritsu into the trees. The stop, there she is to connect. He's still strength morphing and Millen wants to help out. Splinter Blast is available, but he's RT burning up. Let the blast go, but Ritsu's already dead. The bouncing damage isn't enough, and it's Millen who's in trouble. 9 stick charges, but Thompson, he wanted an efficient rotation, and damn, he's got it.
Makes for a very, very difficult game.
Fight up on top, Darkseer, but here comes G-Rex. It's a great Light Strike Array from Lina, making it a 1-for-1 trade-off support for core. Thompson begins his TP up, needs a good tree line to shackle that Lina too, and he's got a small line for it right now. Dodges the Light Strike Array with the Windrunner. Say shackle, he never leveled it, so the curse from Millen has to be committed. That's a level 4 power shot he's just itching to use right now, but G-Rex will fall. But all 3 heroes connected from war. This is not what they want to try and fight, especially when they're waiting. They're standing around a farm when G-Rex is now going to arrive. He's got 9 still on him. The kick will connect over on the Witch Doctor. There's no instant follow through apart from Shadow Word onto Alina, but here's the Light Strike Array. No Laguna Blade, the silence from G-Rex, saving Notel's life, but maybe not so great when the curse is out and the Doom onto the PL. You can Shadow Word to give him a little bit more life back, but it won't help. Laguna Blade will do the work.
Lincoln's E-Blade that I didn't like the build so much and should have gone for a BKB combat build. He's trying it this time around, so I'm curious to see how this one goes.
Well, he's starting the PL, the curse is out. It's buying some time, but here comes G-Rex, gets the silence over on the Linus. There's no instant follow-up, and Ana, just one charges, diffuses up, and Morbling's out of mana. They've already got the kill on the Witch Doctor. The rock will drop and the Fatal Bonds will connect him. There is the Doom onto the Wind Ranger a little bit further down, and Laguna Blade. They really want to ensure that kill on the Wind Ranger, but remember, it's Ana. He's the big man. Just diffuse the blades up. He still hasn't got the kill on the 2 cores that he wants, and with the stop that Doom consumed before, he actually locked him down. Gets the kill onto Ana. The Golem's doing more damage right now than the rest of OG, and they're able to just shrine through it.
This is a very favorable trade for them. Oh, Shackle.
It connects. Doom's coming in. G-Rex was ready for it. He gets the silence, needs a rolling boulder up, and does get away. There's no... Well, okay, the back wall is up too, and the shackle, it'll latch on the Winter Wyvern. Protected by the Crimson Guard, was already completed by the Doombringer, and then the curse creating more space. They're beating into the Wind Range, but it lined them up for the shackle, which Morphling stole. They have enough life thanks to the pipe, and another real shackle from the real 2Lex. Thompson will be able to bounce himself away, doesn't connect to the power shot, but it won't matter when Seb is there with the Darkseer illusions, which became the real army, but Otail cannot get out, no matter how much that army... Okay, that army is killing Witch Doctor. Seb with a double kill. He'll turn it over towards the Doombringer.
Oh no, he ate the Golem!
But now he actually gives him 2 stuns, not just 1. G-Rex will come back in. He's teaming up with his Rock Brethren. Needs to get around the tree line, cannot do it. Leaning with max fiery soul charges, but Wind Ranger, blink away. Won't happen when she takes the damage from the Yule Scepter down, and just Laguna Blade it down. Unless she just used that initiation, because Warlock, you are in a bad spot. Into Roshan, back closer to the teams. Here comes Darkseer surging himself forward. They want to get involved in this one, but from which angle? Warlock's still running back up again, and now they are killing with the Maledict. The call is out, and they actually have the wall, and there is the curse. G-Rex is the man to be targeted. Darkseid's plus 90 damage doesn't want to have that, but the shackle from Thompson stops him from doing the damage and allows and the space to go in for a double kill to begin with. He'll have the triple kill once he kills off Perev. Seb's looking for the kill steal, but the power shot from Thompson will give him that. And for some reason, Wyvern is now on a hill. They use the courier to reveal him, while the rest of OG were going in for Roshan. G-Rex is having this one-on-one duel. Lina is looking towards Roshan to try and stop it. But Millen's got a creep wave that's now helped out G-Rex. It's you, me, and my god. But Millen is on the run.
He is actually not dying yet.
To the urn, power shot. Hey!
Another KS.
Sure.
I'm honestly just concerned for Wind and Rain right now. They're going to be pushed again by this Aegis PL who has a Reaver in his backpack. Very
jumping
interesting
this
choice.
time. They do not want the Wyvern's curse, and they won't actually have it. Wyvern gets killed off, no buyback available, and Anna's going in deep. He's got the Aegis to the Immortal. He wants to fight, so make more of himself, burn off the mana, and give his team the advantage because Darkseid is ready. The blink in, the rock is already there, blink back. Is it going to come anytime soon? No. He actually, I think he took damage from Scorched Earth, so he couldn't get inside the base. Warlock dies in the meantime, and they get the Line Strike Array onto Anna, and Morphling just wants to go to town. Anna, he doesn't have an escape. The Aegis has already been burned. The Reaver doesn't give enough life. They get through Anna. And that combination from OG, you were waiting for it, but just like Game of Thrones last season, you wait longer. The Darkseid wall now could finally come down. Perev, he'll get the stun off, starts his run, but the Aghanim Scepter attack. You can doom the Wind Ranger. She was up and towards the air for half a second, but the damage is already done to kill him off. And now it's G-Rex instead going to work, and they split up. The curse is on the Darkseer, and actually the Doom illusion of Darkseer. Seb is literally hitting himself until Ritsu could finally finish the job.
Whoops.
Cool. They had fortification.
Yeah. Either they didn't realize or it was low already. I don't know what the start HP was.
Lincoln's work! He shackled the Lincolns.
Hold on.
Meanwhile, Rock also works. Right on top of the Lina into the Death Ward, and they've got enough damage to get through G-Rex. Curse is out. Phantom Lance will just have to wait this, but then again, there's no one hitting into him. It's just buying time Lina to beat the crap out of No Tail. The Fatal Bonds may make this a little bit more difficult for Wargaming as they run away. Wargaming, what the hell am I talking about? Anna, get the fuck out of there. The doppelganger himself down. He actually tries to fake it with the illusion.
Oh, nice back wall.
The illusion, and it was a tanky one. I think they finally worked out which was the real one, and they came back up for him.
No, I personally have not tried that.
That's what Thompson looks like. And Ritsu came out with a BKB, at least gets it off for this one, but there's still so many PLs to fight for it, and not Doppelganger up. Looking up the hillside, Wind Range, a little bit of trouble after his blink up, but the Rock creates a space, and they back him back in again. 2 heroes to fall. No Tail gets Laguna bladed up, but they can't even kill off the Warlock. He survives in the trees, triggers up the dust, no way to Shadow Blade away, and this is real trouble. No way to escape for Lina as she gets kicked up, shackled to a tree. So mid lane Golem gets to push in. Lina's got 52 seconds left on that buyback, and look at Thompson, he's just going straight in. He'll see Ritsu, breaks the Lincoln's Spear, and then focus fires down the melee ranks. Just fancy footworking it. Michael Flatley, Lord of the Rangers, and the kick is perfect too. Gets a copy of Morphling so that can run against him as PL dives in very deep. They've finished up the melee racks. They kind of got what they wanted and the buyback on Lina. Question is, can they disengage? No Tail's already gone down, but this Lina copying so much damage, she'll get the BKB off, allowing her to run away. But the illusions keep the chase going. And OG, how much pressure do you want? The mid racks is open. The tier 3 tower's been taken, and Doom walked back through the wall. Actually, Stemley got himself purged for half a second. And PL is baiting once again with the illusions. He's letting it stand next to the wall.
Oh!
Attack the no BKB Lina, the ultimate mind games. And they go in deeper. There's too many heroes dead for way too long. And this looks like it may actually, in fact, it is GG.
Which isn't
well
great either,
played.
but if they put it safe lane, I think they'll have damage problems as well.
Okay, so
They can't control for a kill.
Only if you cast it while it's flying. You can't time walk in roots.
Spirit into Stomp, Thompson. Millen, look at that movement speed, thanks to the haste.
This lane's actually so annoying for Ritsu. Between the constant harassment and the blind from Brew, he's missing so many creeps. Oh, Milan found another one.
Yeah,
This time on
really
Jerax. Oh, up top, they get a great connection onto Forev here. Binding him to the catapult with the casks and then the chains, and the Maledict should be enough. We'll try to get a return kill.
Though. Yeah, it's going to go on to Jerax. He actually gets the kill before his death. It goes on to Millen. But Brewmaster is wrapped around all the way behind. And that's where Bane's going to run into him. Straight ahead. Starfall comes down on top of the Witch Doctor. Paralyzing Carson bounce back down again to him. So Mirana can just keep that leap going. Closing the distance. The arrow will connect at short range. Brewmaster has to get the spot.
Oh.
And he does. So low on life. He dropped down to 18 HP. It's a perfect position of Ana. The arrow has nothing to block it. So Forev can join in. And that combination, we're wondering. He doesn't have blink yet, so paralyzing cast. NOTAL rotates in, just hold him there and instantly into a death ward.
They missed Maledict. He's gonna live.
Oh wow, did they?
Yeah.
With the Moonlight Shadow, they don't have the information, and now you're actually gonna double stomp. Forev's got Starfall available, combining it with the ET Splitter. There's just huge damage at OG! So
Are fortified.
that Radiant lineup's pushing mid.
Yep.
Brewmaster has his split back up again, but can he tank through this? He got the Drunken Haze off. Brewmaster still can't survive.
Oh.
No, he does! He gets a split Ana with the Sleight of Fist, and he needs to Spirit away. It's taking too long. Locked in position. The Brewmaster control, he actually ended up dying. I thought he got the split off, it looked like it, but he actually just popped into oblivion.
He was
and now it's at the Naga
extremely
Siren.
close.
With no Song of Siren, they at least get the revenge kill into Kitrak, and Templar Assassin did die. Is there buyback? Witch Doctor's coming in. Doesn't have his Death Wall, but has Maledict. They need to ensnare and control someone. ET is probably going to be the easier target than the Faceless Void. Arrow will connect on the Naga Siren. But ET with the Maledict on him, you know he's going to tick, so they change their targets. The Storm comes down from Millen, and they actually find the kill. On to NOTAL, Jirax as well. Thompson's doing the best he can. Now with the extra help from Ana, they'll have the damage to get through Forev before his TP can complete.
He actually walked in the range of the tower, but there's the split.
Oh, yeah, they managed to get the ensnare already on the TA, and Ana. Spirit jump in, Spirit jump out, but a quick little send up by the Brute. Oh no, they got the Chronosphere onto the Ember Spirit. Faceless Void trying to finish the job, and maybe he's got enough. Paralyzing cast will bounce out into the Death Ward of Jirax. Forev connects, though, not yet on the arrow, so Jirax gets a lot of time, especially with a shackle from Thompson. Hits the perfect mark. The Witch Doctor just heals through it. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off, the two mids down. And now into the stomp, NOTAL as well as Thompson, look tired, Jirax giving him the Voodoo Restoration, a little bit of extra heal, not to mention that paralyzing cast, making it difficult to get the follow through, but Thompson still ends up going down, and then the TP out by NOTAL.
It's just a bit too greedy. I think you send in your illusions, you Riptide, and you cast an ensnare from long range if anything, but he has to stay out of Chrono's way. It's very important for OG. That's the dream fight pretty much for Wind and Rain. Catch and kill the Ember.
I can't believe how much damage Jirax takes. The non-stop control in the back lines. Forev will jump forward. The TI8 traps were killing him off. They got another one set, and you get the Fiend Grip into the Earth Splitter. Man, OG are getting slapped around underneath their own Tier 1 tower, but they are still underneath their own Tier 1 tower. Now Ana jumps forward, burns through the Templar Assassin. Even with a Sleight of Fist, got the extra. Forev leaps as the distance. Those Kitrak and Brill. I think they can see me, boys.
Oh, that's so funny. He's obviously not got the camera on his hero, but he's looking ahead.
NOTAL's coming. Jirax actually lives. He went down to 19 HP, and now he's nightmare. Now Kitrak just wants to attack him and kill him off. He's going to get the kill. They lose the Observer Ward.
Yeah.
I'm still feeling that's coming the way for Ana. Like, he gets a Shiva's Guard, he'll survive through the Chronosphere. TA can't get the damage in, and if he has Flame Guard up, then you're not getting as much work out of the Mirana, even with the help of the ET. And that's what they're doing right now. By the Fist and then Spirit away. Jirax just runs straight forward for it. The Nightmare keeps Thompson out, but man, Jirax just exploded. NOTAL ticks out after he puts the Song of the Siren up, and this allows down the Fiend Script. The Searing Chains, it didn't work on the right target. Thompson couldn't be freed. Ana attempted to save his teammate, and now it's all gone horribly, 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 horribly wrong, as Ana will die. Maybe they can kill off Millen. Paralyzing cast, blink down for the perfect shackle. And they have the Sentry Wards. He will defensively yours up. He's got 10 stick charges available too. Makes the run up, a Spirit Charge. Ana, he really wanted that one. Nightmare actually helps him dodge the Starfall, but still locked inside the Chronosphere. Ana with no real protection. Thompson can at least get a couple out of this. In fact, they are getting some decent kills.
Sep going for the mid tower.
Now they're looking at losing their T1 tower. There's too many TA traps that are just causing so much damage and so much slow. And TA knows he can get this kill. Here comes the arrow, flies straight through, and OG managed to dodge it. Looking for that Starfall. Forev able to BKB up, quick Spirit away. Brewmaster has already gone for the split. Thompson did get the hit on the tower, but Bane permanently controlled up by this Brewmaster. He wants the kill. Moonlight Shadow won't allow them to fight here. The Sentry wards are slot, but here's your Chronosphere. A perfect Searing Chains. It's saving the Naga Siren, so if they want to go for the Song of the Siren, they can, but the 5-second arrow, it won't matter. They still can't get close enough. Paralyzing Cask won't bounce. They know the Bane is low. A quick Searing Chain, nope, doesn't actually connect on the TA. In fact, it's her time to go ham. Jumping forward, a double kill for her, finishing off G-Rex. They want Brewmaster too, but they can take the Naga inside the river. Oh yeah, that Shivers will be done soon, and then move on to next item. ET going for the Spirit Stomp onto Thompson. ET Splitter as well, but that's why they slide a fist. Searing Chains, double clap, and instantly into the Brewmaster split. Can bring up a little bit more life back. Anna's going to get the hell out of here. He's already starting the run. Defensive Spirit back in the lane. Observer and Sentries are down. The Chronosphere will go, and Naga Song, she'll get it off, but 3 BKBs committed. Song is... You've already finished the one over on Seb, so he's got the ability to jump forward. Radiant Courier, not exactly certain they're meant to be there. Hasn't fortified up, it's just sitting with Templar Assassin. Moral Support Courier enabled. And the BKB burn from TA, already down. That's down to 7 seconds duration. The arrow, it'll connect over an Anna and Song of the Siren. It has to be used. The ensnare onto Forev. A quick Spirit Jump away. They needed to buy that time for Anna. But Brewmaster split and Song of the Siren down. Oh, Thompson, he hits the shackle. The kill off the Mirana, but does they have enough damage to get through the Wind Ranger? Ritsu, no! Yes, he does the side blades from TA! He was attacking Anna. He sliced right through Anna and ended up killing off Thompson. The Stomp will buy a little bit more time. Faces Void, rooted up so Millen can just punch his way in through Anna. But that damage output, Naga, he's got nothing left. Faces Void can kill him off, combining with the Creep Wave. A TP from G-Rax onto the Ghost Scepter, Stomp from Millen. Anna stop it, walks outside the pit and finally... But the bottom lane's already done his push. They may get a bit of a trade-off. Jump in. There's your Hex over on Witch Doctor. And that TA really wants the Witch Doctor every time. But this is a good song. For once, all 5 heroes are asleep. Their BKBs won't work. And Ember Spirit, he's looking for a target. And the side fist. No, he went back into the Chronosphere. He didn't jump out the Spirit, but he is protected. But then again, Nullifier doing its work. They get through too. No buybacks are available. The shackle from Thompson is good, but then he's sent straight up and towards the air, so he can't follow through into the damage. In fact, all he does is die. Buy back, that's one way you could try and survive in this fight. The Brewmaster control is good. The Sentry's there, they burn the Aegis Immortal. Thompson preparing himself for a nice shackle, try and line up both Forev as well as the TA, but it doesn't work. You'll only just take...
It's almost impossible to use Song correctly because of the 3 BKBs, but it will get easier over time with the BKBs dropping lower.
Track. He moved the illusions nicely, so he didn't actually get shackled last week. Get the Fiend's grip off. And he's buying time because here comes Templar Assassin, line up for the attack. She'll get the BKB. There's your Song of the Siren once again. Instead, we'll hold the TA in position. Time to turn off because you got the Death Ward to go to work. ET, Splitter, control something.
Split in 5.
Chains. Still a good harassment from Anna for Anna long range.
They glyphed the wave so he didn't heal with Satanic.
Oh, Primal Split. They're going to go again. Faces Void. Hits the Chronosphere. He got G-Rax and he got a lot of the Brewlings. But he did not get the big prize. He did not catch out the Ember Spirit. So with Chronosphere down, they may be a little bit more apprehensive about this. Searing Chains. No, Faces Void, just BKBs. Runs away, and he actually has the Refresher Shard. So if he wants to turn here on Chrono, he definitely could do it. And the arrow! It connects onto Anna! That's the game right there. If they can kill him off, Fiend Script's going to be committed as well as the BKB. They've still got Chrono back up again, but it wasn't needed to be used to kill off the Ember. Not the first time, maybe the second time after buyback.
If they're getting in position to defend, Primal Split will come out once again.
Yep. Never-ending defense. Nightmare. Mirana still in range of the tower. That's the reason why they can pound her even inside of Moonlight Shadow. The Stomp creates some more space. TA being kept out of play by this Brewmaster. The Brewlings just keep sending him up and up and up. And
yes, Cheese.
He wants to fight. Finally, the Cheese will be used under the cover of Nightmare, but they also get the Song of the Siren off. Who are they going to go on? The reset's out, but ET protected by his BKB could get the Stomp off. A quick slide of fist. Seth needs the distance. He's got the Aeon just to do it. 2 seconds until split. He'll have the time to get it off. Nullifier's making it difficult, but now here comes the Brewmaster split. More control, but they have no Ember Spirit. They have no Wind Ranger, and now they're all Chronosphere. Good luck. Goodbye, Nerdtal, and goodbye, Game 3. This game belongs to the WR. Wind and Rain, they've done it. There's no way OG can defend this push now.
Yeah, this should be the end of the game. They may have even... The crazy thing is they may have even been able to hold longer if they didn't get caught by that Elder Titan Stomp out of their own Song of the Siren. They looked a bit indecisive about whether to go in or not. I thought they were singing to buy time for a new Brew split, but weren't completely sure about what they wanted to do, and like you said, the game will be Wind and
Or you would
Rain.
have to surprising.
For the support Darkseer.
You may now
Wait,
select
what?
your
Try to come in close, and Thompson just keeps the pressure on. He's got another Arcane Bolt available, and that
He's
may
dead.
actually just be First Blood underneath. They are coming for Seb and for No-Tail. Is TP support going to come in at all? In fact, No-Tail just walks away. It's like, yeah,
Destroyed in lane. There's not really many plays on the map. They don't have haunt. Oh, actually, let's play bottom for OG. This time they might get him. That
they know
was
exactly what they can get away with.
3 bounties for OG there, by the way. Mid lane, they're going to gank Thompson, it looks like.
is under attack.
Well, they
Rouse
can
on
give
the
it
way
a
in.
shot, but they've got Anna with a double damage rune, who's also still here. Lances forward, charges down. Thompson is dropping down low, but now Arcane Brute back off cooldown, so he can get a kill over onto Millen if he wants to. Dodge intel nuking early on is fantastic, but do they actually get a win condition now? This apart from just pummeling them into oblivion. Okay, never mind.
No Graves killed on Kitrak, he's 2-0-3 build.
Oh my god, and they're going again. Kitrak, this concussive shot. They can't even tank it.
It's about 300 damage per nuke. Right now.
And then he syncs with all the other nukes which are out
Roar.
there.
Found Milan.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Milan
Yeah.
has nowhere to shackle
Can
him,
he
and he
kill
will
him?
almost denied himself to the wolves.
And then on bottom lane, Spec doesn't have TP, it's on cooldown for 12 seconds. He's gonna go, whoa, okay, No-Tail. Drop the rock, why don't you?
Well,
Petrol Horn, where is he gonna jump? He's gonna jump up towards Roshan. He jumped over towards Seb. And now Seb, well, he actually jumps closer towards Anna. No doppelganger, 2 seconds. One charge will buy him. Just that second, and Thompson's arrived. He was trying to escape this nightmare. Anna, careful.
Oh, he died.
He actually stuck around. He turned around to battle the Centaur, which had the Iron Shell on it. The Sleight of Fist Searing chained, and, well, okay. Ember, is that where he doesn't even have Graves
He's
still.
fine.
The 2 orbs.
he's fine, I think.
You're crunching the numbers? You're crunching
He's
the
not
numbers?
fine.
You're crunching the numbers?
But they're not really playing that much down there, so it's tricky.
They got all 4 bounty runes. Oracle's going to lose his life. He's
Nope.
going to false promise.
Yeah,
and
at
then
least.
heal himself up. Warlock's going to give him a shadow word. Darkseer wall is down. How much life does Jirax manage to get back into himself? Hello, Thompson! Oh, he's jumping in. Here comes the Ember Spirit. Switching to strength treads. Okay, now he's back to intel. The Roar is out over on the Dazzle. A quick jump away, concussive shot.
That might be an attempt here
change
onto
the bottom.
No-Tail, but he's next to the shrine, so they can just TP help it if they want.
And he's baiting the rock. He dropped the rock, has the Feather Bonds up, triggers off the shrine, and then false promise. He bought just enough time for Jirax to arrive. I don't think Dazzle will be as lucky to survive. That's more than enough damage from just physical. Is that you now doing music lyrics? Rock down for what?
Rock down.
Darkseer. There's your back and wall. You got a copy of Seb, but he didn't get the one he wanted, which was PL. And
Seb
the
straight
Rock's
up
still
pipes.
fighting. The shackles are out, but here comes your Spectral. Pawn, he'll go over and he does find the Warlock. Warlock on the run back out. But damn, there's so much Anna. There's so much orb spam. All I'm hearing in my ears is just Arcane, Arcane, Arcane. They're even making extra copies in the wall just to give a fighting chance to the dire defense. Power shot won't be able to connect on the Jirax. He's protected.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Thompson's out of mana. He needs the Aegis. He needs to actually die. He needs to go and suicide himself. Okay, there's your regeneration. Radiance instantly cancelled it, however. So he didn't really get a lot of regeneration out of the Aegis, the Immortal.
Dire's bottom
That's
barracks
like
are under
the
attack.
best of the scenario right now. It's still concussive. Orb. Axis available. Roars up, and now he pops it over on the Ember Spirit. Burns him out. Buyback's available, but right now they're throwing corpses at the wall. This is an unbelievably one-sided game, but it's exactly what every OG fan wanted to see. They were undefeated through the group stage. They lost 1 game during the playoffs at the very beginning. And another one here.
Is under attack.
Game 3 gave hope for a Game 5. But this 5th pickup, this mid-Skywrath mage has just slaughtered everything. At least for... Oh, wait. Okay, go for it.
Yeah. At least he gets a couple of kills on his way out, but that's Megas minute 22
The
for
Yeah, they don't
OG.
have- They don't have counter push for this.
Oh,
Hey, they got the shackle! Kill him!
I shall not report you.
905.
There was no real glimmer of hope. Let's be real here. For minute 5, it just looked hopeless.
Yep. The second the Ember went jungle, you're like, well, what purpose is there in this draft anymore? Seb gets the solo kill on the Wind Ranger. They'll move over. They're already starting off, trying to hit him with a Fortune's End. Remove everything that Ember has got to defend themselves and just push forward. OG, I really wondered if they were going to have a good performance after Birmingham. It's actually when I started to wonder, good rock, perfect fatal bonds. The Mystic Flares are bouncing out everywhere, but it's the double concussive orbs as well. The shots is just an extra orb for everyone. And yeah, this is the game. GG. GG is the call. OG will be the European representative through the qualifiers going to the International 2018.
OG victory.
Can't say it's surprising and can't say they don't deserve it.